Sorry we're late. We were chatting after I was already late because I had to make Riley breakfast. Hi, Riley. Hi.
Speaking of,
I know. Let me get her.
First things first, say hello to Puppy.
Come on. Yes, this is what happens when you say hi to me when I'm streaming. You get real into it.
Hi, Puppy.
hi Riley.
Hi, Riley.
She ate her brekkie like she's supposed to.
She looks so
I
thrilled.
don't feel comfortable. She's like, you're gonna drop me. I'm not gonna drop you. You are very secure.
Why are you licking me, weirdo?
I feel like I need something to hold.
Where's Dobby, Chandra?
He's in the office. I'm in the dining room right now. I'm gonna go in there later, but I've got to. We got more friends.
Oh my gosh!
This could be a fight, FYI.
Live on camera.
They have before. They don't like each other.
This is a cat fight, you know? Like,
It happens sometimes. It gets violent. But I
this is
think
why
right now,
Riley can't have a sibling other than me. Even if my mom pays attention to me, she'll look at us and be like, why am I not the center of attention?
Yeah, I thought after having Piper and Dobby together in the same space for 3-4 years that they would be good with each other. And then when I moved, I didn't move them at the same time. And so I was like, and then Dobby was in the house, Piper was mostly outside. And so I was like, I wonder if Piper's like worried, if they're worried about each other because they haven't seen each other in a little bit. So I took Piper in to so they could see each other. She immediately turned around and was like, "Where's the door? Where's the door?" And then Dobby was like, I was like, "Oh, y'all like never liked each other." I don't know.
they are
So
fully
Dobby's in
aware.
the office and she's still sleeping. But I was like, yeah, they don't interact.
I mean, that's better than fighting all the time.
Yeah.
But that's because Piper just runs away and Dobby will come up to her and give her all the baps to the face and stuff.
But also, like, real human siblings, like, fuck with each other.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll catch these two, like, curled up in the window seat together, like, giving each other a bath. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So what's the drama for?
I like your, like, it's performative.
Yeah, it is.
So I did see something that said grooming in cats is a sign of dominance.
Yeah. She was biting at her face.
Mm-hmm. So it's not necessarily affectionate. It could just be like, oh,
I run this house.
No.
That is sibling energy being like, you're stinky.
Yeah.
It's like, you're embarrassing me.
I have bookshelves right next to the desk, and I have to keep the ends of the two close next to the window empty because they both will jump up there and like stick their heads through the curtain to look out the window. And they'll be on one shelf above the other, and they'll fight around the shelf.
Oh my gosh.
Like, one's leaning up, one's leaning down, and they're like having a fight. And I'm just sitting here like, I can't.
Yeah. But like, all those videos of people introducing their like older cat to a kitten, and the other one like is, oh baby, I'll take care of you. Like Dobby would never.
No, we did not have that. Merlin was like, why is this thing in my house? And I'm like, I'm sorry, it's the middle of winter and she showed
Well,
up
that's
outside.
how Riley would be too, because we've had certain people be like, oh my God, you should, get Riley a little sibling or like an older sibling, but, just another dog. And, and we're like, who are you recommending this for? Because Riley would hate that. My mom doesn't want another pet to take care of, and I don't want another pet to take care of. Like,
Yeah, I had a foster Beagle Terrier mix. He was like less than one, and someone had dumped him, and he just kept running through the neighborhood, but nobody would pick him up. So finally, I like caught him. He was like running across the road and stuff. I caught him, brought him in the house, posted him everywhere, tried to find his owners, tried to like took him to the vet, got him checked out, and he didn't have a chip. So then I had to like, since he was going to be in the house with my pets, I like got his first round of shots and everything, make sure that he would be okay. And the shelter was full, and they wouldn't take him. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like vaulting off the furniture and just running circles in the house. And my house was not that big. And Piper just came into my office. Then in a different office at the time. She just came to my office and sat on the floor next to me and just stared at me. Like, what have you done?
Like, where are you
Why
gonna
would you do
fix
this to me? Yeah. That's the only time I've ever had her. I've had her like bark or growl at another dog twice. Both times when I had another dog in the house, and she got up in her chair next to me in the office where she would always sleep, and that other dog tried to get into the chair with her. They weren't even trying to kick her out. They were like, let's cuddle together. She's like, no, this is my no cuddling chair. You don't come
The
out
only
here.
time Riley ever growled at another dog was we had a friend. We still have the friend. I'm sorry. That makes it sound like we don't have a friend. We have a friend who had a puppy. And they're like, oh, it needs to be socialized. We're like, yeah, Riley's, either ignores a dog or like is great with dogs. And then on the street, we'll sometimes be like, not pick a fight, but like be like, hey, like I'm here. Like this is my space. And we're like, you're pint size compared to this dog. What are you doing? Like you look silly and you sound like a bully. But she's normally fine. So we're like, fine. And this puppy took all her toys, went into her carrier. Like Riley was not having it. So Riley was like, fine, I'm going to be with the humans. I'm going to sleep on my spot in the couch. And she's sleeping. She's sound asleep. She's fine. She's peaceful. And she woke up and growled. And my mom was like, Riley. And the owner was like, no, my dog needs to learn. There are consequences to his actions. And that's the only time Riley has ever like snarled. Like Riley will do a little growl. She's like, I don't want to go out. Like, don't touch me. And we're like, 5 minutes. You're going out. Like, come on. Like, oh, you're so scary. But like, let's go.
Anyway,
that was the only time she actually growled. And we were like, I mean, fair though. You landed on her when she was sleeping peacefully away from you.
I have a 100-pound Australian Shepherd, which means he's very large. He's not supposed to be that big. And his thing is puppies. Like he doesn't like puppies. They're too rambunctious for him.
Oh, right.
But because they're so small, like he stands still and just growls. Like he won't bite them or attack them or anything, but he will just stand there and growl until they leave him alone.
He's like, I don't want to hurt you, but I'm unhappy.
This is a fair warning.
No, Riley will just stand there and look up at me and my mom and be like, I was never this annoying, right? And we're like, let's go. Not that she was ever annoying, but like, like I never had this much energy, and it's like, you absolutely did. Have puppy energy.
Just puppy behavior. Puppies are rambunctious.
I know. I mean, I think the only thing that my mom and I were really like, oh my God, puppy behavior. We better train this out of her. Because everything else we were confident would like get better with age. But there was a period of time when she was teething and she would chew the base molding in my mom's apartment. And everything was like, oh, spray bitter apple on it. They don't like it. Guess what Riley likes the taste of? Bitter apple. Oh, you added extra stuff for me. Thank you. Really, no.
Yeah.
Piper
Flash
was
was very
already
much into molding.
Yeah. Piper was already when I got her, and she still does not care about chewing. But she's an Australian cattle dog. That's why I was like, what, when you said 100 pounds? She's 40 pounds.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty normal.
yeah.
Yeah.
But she never really cared about chewing. Her thing is getting into the trash. I thought she had a sensitive tummy when I got her, and I did not realize that she was just eating trash while I was gone.
Oh yeah, they do that.
And I figured it out. I thought that I was just messy. Like, I would find a wrapper somewhere and be like, Chandra, like, you have been living alone for too long. You're letting yourself go.
Dog
When
is
you live
gaslighting
alone,
you.
yes, when you live alone and you find the salt in the fridge, you're the one who put the salt in the fridge. Like, that's, that's the way it goes.
Okay, but
So
like
I come home.
for me, that would be it because Riley can't reach the fridge. Otherwise, I'd have a whole other problem on my hands.
But like, I came home and there was a styrofoam cup, milkshake cup on the couch. And I was like, Chandra, this has gone entirely too far. And then
Pull yourself.
Piper comes out. Piper comes out. She's doing that like little belly crawl that's like with the puppy bow to like be submissive, like I did something bad. And I was like, it was you all the time. And like this mom,
The guilt got to her. She had to tell you.
she did. It was so bad because she had taken her to the vet like as a last minute emergency appointment, which those are not cheap, because she was so sick. And I had given her one French fry and let her lick a little bit of the ice cream left in my cup, and she was sick for 2 days. And I felt terrible.
You're like, I'm an
and I was
awful
beating
dog
myself up.
owner.
Yes, I have made her violently ill. No, I don't know what she ate out of the trash before I gave her those little nibbles. But that's what upset her stomach, because I've seen her eat some wild things that she's not supposed to eat and not get sick. So I don't know how much she ate of what.
Hold on, Chandra. Jess, remember yesterday when I was like, you can jump up on the couch by yourself. See, you little faker. She is now standing in front of the couch, huffing and
Wanting
waiting
somebody to let her up.
for her to go on the couch. Riley, no.
Faker.
So, hold on.
Flash does that with getting in bed. As I said, he's very large. And he could literally just like step into the bed at night, and they really only sleep with me because they're so large when it's like thunderstorming or something. He'll like stand there and whine like he can't get in bed, and I'm like, you literally can just walk into the bed.
A big baby.
He is the world's
I gave her the
biggest
command and I gave her a treat, but I'm not going to give her a treat every time. So now it's going to be intermittent reinforcement. Riley, you're not the smartest creature in this house. I am sorry.
Piper is really good about like she can jump into things, but she doesn't necessarily realize that she can.
Yeah.
But if it's something that she really wants, like getting on the bed or getting on the couch, she's like immediately yes. But like when we go to the groomer, they have like a self-wash dog wash station that we go to, and she hates getting baths from me specifically. She's really good for my partner.
She's like, you're doing it
When
wrong.
I try to do it, yeah, she's like much more fussy for me. So she's gotten a lot better. Like we used to go there, and I would literally have to tell the attendants, because it's like it's a bar. It's got a like dog area where they can like run around and play off leash. It's got like fountains and different like acrobatic stuff and a fetching area, and then there's the dog washes inside. So I would have to go up to them and I'd be like, hey. So when I start to give her a bath, she's going to scream like I'm killing her. She's fine, I promise I'm not hurting her, but it's going to be very loud.
Oh yeah.
So I've already like given this whole disclaimer the first time like my partner goes with us for her bath. Perfect little angel, not a peep.
Ugh.
I was like, this whole time you have been embarrassed, like screaming so loud. Like people would walk by and look in through the glass to see what was happening.
They expect like an axe murdering
like
scene to be
the dog
happening.
groomer when Riley is getting a bath or her hair blow dried, she's like crying as if she's getting hurt over and over. But she just because it's much more intensive, you know. It's not just a bath that my mom and I give her. And so she's acting like she's getting harmed. And we're like, we're literally watching you. Like, you are fine. And my mom will be like, I need to go out and run errands. I can't hear her like this.
Flash has to be muzzled at the groomer because he tried to bite her the first time he went. Just out of being scared.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, no, I mean, we can understand why.
He's fine. And I'm like, no, he'll wear a muzzle when he gets groomed because I don't want to be responsible for that. Like, it's fine. Like, he'll be muzzled from now on.
Yeah.
So.
I think I've not taken her to like a groomer. I've always just done everything myself. But she's very like desensitized now. And I did figure out they have like
Raja,
there's some really like high reward treats that they have there. Because before I would like have to lift her in. Now I just started getting one of those treats. Because she used to get so stressed out she wouldn't even eat. And she's very food motivated. So that's like, you know, she was very upset. But now that we've built a lot of trust and she's built a lot more confidence and stuff, I'll get some of those treats. And she'll get one when she gets in. And I, you know, finish her bath, get her dry. She does all that stuff. And then she gets one before we go out. But by the time we're done, she's sitting at the door like freaking out, like she's about to go out. She's like so excited about getting out of that room. But most of the time I can like trick her into going into the room first before she realized what room we're in. And then she's like,
and then it's too late. That's funny. I've never owned a dog. These are cute stories.
Do you know, I had before that when I was a kid, I had a dog that I rescued like for one day, and then my parents were like, "You cannot keep this dog," and they found someone to take it. But I named her Penny.
Cute.
And she was a chocolate lab, and she was very sweet. So,
so cute.
Yeah. So I wanted a dog for a long time, but then in the neighborhood where I was walking, I used to like walk all the time, and somebody like chased me one time, like so bad that I knew there was a police officer who lived a few neighborhoods down from me, and I didn't even walk towards my house because they were following me. So I went to that neighborhood and pick me up and drive me home. But after that happened, I was like, I'm getting a dog. Like, I've wanted a dog for a while. I'm getting a dog. So she's a really good alert dog. And she's very protective of the house. So it's the only time, like, she doesn't bark at people when we're out. She doesn't bark at other dogs when we're out. But if somebody comes onto the property, like, we have to introduce them to her. We give them treats to give to her. Like, it's very...
Yeah. Riley is a huge alert dog. She'll let us know if the house phone rings, if the doorbell rings. And so we also would give people treats for when they were introducing themselves. And then that just stayed. So Riley gets a treat no matter what. Can you hear us, Jeff?
I saw that happen in real time. I saw your face. I was like, something happened.
I know, I did too, but I didn't know what had happened until I read the comment.
I exist again. She likes to attack the scroll banner, and she stepped on something, and just the sound.
Oh no! Okay, I can
magic pause.
I can skip scroll banners if that'll be better for you.
No, it's fine. She's fine. The best part was she also stepped inside of this roll of washi tape when she did it. And so she was like trying to get it off while also I had quality entertainment while I was trying to figure out what I was doing.
I was just picturing that sounds like a good time.
The panic of like, I made a mistake.
Yeah, exactly. Now she's looking for the banner. She's doing one of these. Where's that?
Where'd it go?
Not me tilting my head with you.
She's literally like just sitting with her face like waiting. She loves scroll banners. They're her favorite toy.
I want a cat.
But
I
yeah,
want a cat, but I'm worried that they're gonna damage my computer because that's what happened for Veronica King. It's what I hear about.
had Dobby. This happened when I was working. Fortunately, my coworker, the two of us, we worked in the same spreadsheet every day, all day, and we were like, I knew everything she knew everything I knew, and we were just like, we would bounce this back and forth, but it was just the two of us. And she had 3 cats. I had 1,
God
and
help y'all.
she came in one day and looked at the spreadsheet because we were actually going to like present some stuff to our manager. And she checked the spreadsheet first, and she's like, "Hey, just so you know, I'm pretty sure Dobby was typing in the spreadsheet." And I had like taken, just my desk was really small, so I would use my laptop keyboard, but have an external mouse, and I had not shut off the external keyboard, and he found it and was standing on it while I was selected in a cell on the spreadsheet.
Oh my gosh.
So fortunately, she found it, was able to fix it before we presented it to our boss, but it was like, yeah. And then Dobby did pop one of the keys off of my old MacBook. Fortunately, those popped back on.
That's good.
But
No, Veronica's cat chewed through a wire that like somehow not only damaged the wire, but like messed up a bunch of things, but then also chewed on the screen of Veronica's
Oh my gosh.
laptop, and she only just got a new laptop.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not the forbidden screen.
Trash Cat is a menace.
That's what we're doing right now. Like she's biting the screen. She's
By the way, that's what Veronica calls one of her cats, trash cat. That's why Chandra said that. Chandra's not calling a cat trash.
I was going with it.
Trash cat's name is Faye, but trash cat like Piper eats out of the trash.
It was, I believe, found initially in the trash.
Yes,
so
yes, she was.
that is how the cat distribution system.
Yes.
Yeah. Dobby doesn't do that, but I do have to shut my laptop, my work laptop. I can't just like lock the screen and unmute it.
Are you looking at the scroller?
Now that's being locked in.
Yeah. And look at the 2 different screens and
Oh my
see
gosh.
the scroller.
That's so cute.
I love the videos where
Dobby-
cats will like go on an iPad and like try and catch something or the TV.
I bet Dobby would like that.
I thought
I
it
should
was
do
really
that for
cute until I heard how Trash Cat actually damaged Veronica King's laptop screen, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna have to
I
figure
don't
out
want
how to deal with that
scratches.
before I get a cat. I said
but for Dobby,
starting soon, but I need to share the Forest Room code. So sorry everyone.
Yeah.
We're chatty today.
I think it's because I'm still waking up too.
Yeah, but it's also I haven't seen you in a while.
That's true.
And also, this is like my second time streaming with Jess in like
2 days.
yes, but like before that, I don't think I'd stream with you in like 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I haven't really been doing much, so I've been not around at all for anything. I've been doing.
You've been doing a lot, just not on
not here.
necessarily. Yeah.
No, I'm all fingerprinty.
You have the Drag Race season 1 filter.
Yeah, fingerprinty. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Sidebar, I'm really like having such a good time with this whisper. Whisper me.
Yes.
It's like writing a little flash
I
fiction.
love it. I
or,
love
like, a
seeing your
microfiction.
comments, and I'm like, yes, let's get messy. Well, Auburn,
I'm just like,
comment to your heart's content.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, this is how you know I only open up Instagram when I stream with you. Because I saw the message and then I immediately followed.
I considered texting you, but I was like, you know what? Like, I'm in Instagram right now. They'll see it when they see it.
No, after the first one, I was like, oh, I could just say whatever I want. I'm writing like these little micro fictions
Yes.
under there. Like, I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
But it's, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, Jess knows this because I literally said it yesterday, basically, but it was like, has someone probably done this in real life? Yes, but am I talking about a real person when I wrote these posts? No. So have at it.
Yeah. It's like, I would not be talking, like, it's for funsies.
It's not libel.
No.
But
Yeah,
if you say it's you, then you just confess something. So also, I don't think the account is famous enough for that anyway. But it's like,
yeah, it's just for fun. But yes,
we
I was
totally
like,
skipped intro. So Auburn, why don't you quickly remind people who you are?
Hello, I'm Aubrey Morrow. I'm the author of The Trial Period. It is a young adult rom-com, heavy on the rom, heavy on the com. I am currently working on a new project that is like cozy fantasy. It's like, what am I saying? It's like the Goonies meets like practical magic with like a little bit of Encanto. That's what I'm working on.
I love
fun.
that.
Hi everyone, I'm Chandra Arthur, the author of Mother Mercy and co-author of the 1,000 Word series. I am currently working on another co-written thriller project.
I'm so excited for it.
It's been, yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on today. I'm going to do a little bit of like housekeeping stuff, and then I'm going to be writing a couple of chapters of that. It's been really fun. It's been going quickly. It's also, I think, like nice knowing like I only have to do half of this. So I think it's going a lot faster because of that. But yeah, that's what I'm working on today.
Awesome. I'm sorry. I forgot to have Chandra's URL, but her channel's linked down below.
And I'm Jess from the Hex Library, and I occasionally post writing, reading, and planner-related things. Not so much this year, but I still exist on the internet.
I set up my planner for next year yesterday because I filmed a video and I was like, it's taking forever to load into the editor. I want to do something, but what? And so I get Archer and Olive notebooks when they're on sale, and normally when it's on sale, it's like if you get 2 for 1, you get an even better deal. So I also have my notebook for 2027, but I figured it was a little bit crazy to set that up.
I need to order my next planner.
I have 7
Glad you
boxes
said something.
of planners right there, so I'm set.
I have a drawer.
mine.
I have a drawer of my old ones. I have my current one here.
Oh, it's a little baby one.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I get anxious if there's too much blank space. This is
Yeah.
exactly what I need.
They've
period.
started releasing more with like foil on it, whereas this one was like an imprinted design of a mermaid. And so
Ooh.
Yeah, this one is it's leather. The foxes imprinted.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, Clever Fox planners. Before I found bullet journaling, I was
Like that
I
one too.
like that.
That's pretty.
Is that Archer and Olive?
Yeah, this was the Halloween release in
That's what I was
2025.
gonna say. I was like, I saw that and I wanted to get it, but given I already had 2026 and 2027, I was like, I don't know that I can justify to myself buying this.
It's actually embossed and engraved and foiled. This is my daily journal for this year. She's almost done.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Archer and all of it is great. I love it. I don't know that their pages are heavy enough to do like watercolor, but I know that they're heavy enough to do like.
They do have some watercolor books.
Yeah.
But it just depends on what you get. But
Yeah.
I also don't like white space, but I don't have that problem because I like decorate.
Yeah, see that if
I
I could do that, I would have a bigger one. But it's just so.
So
blank.
I started to do.
I track my day. I track my time throughout the day and stuff. So like nobody white space only to show like, oh, I did nothing.
Yeah.
During the time. Like I blogged. And it's like either that normally happens when it's been like 4 or 5 days of like almost no white during the thing. So
I do like a
I-
setup, but I started the Clever Fox comes with a lot of stickers, and the pages are heavy enough that I can use markers. So that's what I
That's
usually
nice.
do.
Yeah. That is the negative. If you don't like seeing bleed through, Hobonichi.
Yeah,
not
it's
oh
not.
yeah, no, I tried it and I was
Yeah.
like,
the thinnest
I-
little paper. It
like,
doesn't
I
bother me.
think I wrote heavy and I used pens that weren't like the most bleed through I'd ever seen. And then I got that, and I'm like, I have too many pens of this kind to make this pens that don't show
Yeah.
up on this side. Like sunk cost. Like in
Yeah.
this case, it wasn't a fallacy. I'm like, I'm not switching. Like I'd rather.
I always use these and then some the Papermate markers, and they will bleed through if it's not a solid page. But those are fine for.
I love my Pentel Energel. Not sponsored. None of these things are sponsored for any of us. I love them because it comes in all the colors that I can then match to zebra mild liners.
Yeah.
So my life is color coded in my bullet journal, and it makes me happy. Also, we're gonna actually start the sprint in like 5 seconds because I noticed that we've been yapping for 45 4 of us, even though we didn't go live until 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
So thanks for y'all's patience, especially Regina, because I was like, oh, I'm taking care of the dogs. I'm like, oh, it's great, it's great. And then she's been here being like, when are we starting to sprint? I'm like, yeah.
Right now.
So in 3, 2, 1, happy productivity, everyone. Eat breakfast if you haven't already. We're back. I loved Jess's comment. Right?
Right. Meow.
Right, meow.
I think that might be part cat. I'm not sure.
I believe it.
I used to not like cats, so I feel like that makes me extra part cat.
Yeah.
Riley is part cat. She meowed once, and my mom was like, I don't believe you. And then she meowed another time years later, and my mom heard it. And yet my mom has rewritten that to like erase that memory. And she's like, I don't remember that. And I'm like, that's great because I do.
You're like, it's rent free in my brain all the time.
I remember it for you.
I did something similar. I also had breakfast, but I have been crashing out all morning because I am switching rooms in my house. I am taking over my mother's bedroom, and I'm also inheriting the furniture she has left behind, aside from one like gigantic piece, but I'm keeping like her bed frame and like her nightstand and like a dresser that is like all like real wood, absolutely gorgeous. Like it's beautiful, but like placement and then like deciding where all my books are going to go. I'm finally going to get all my books out of storage. So I've just been staring at that room, measuring, just trying to like envision what I'm going to do. It's the first time I've ever had a queen bed. I've been living in a twin size bed my entire life. So
when I upgraded to a queen bed in my own apartment, it was like crazy. That makes it sound like I had a queen bed. I'd liked it to be known that I did actually have a queen bed and still do in my mom's apartment because she was like, no, I'm not getting a twin bed for you.
It just makes sense because my nephew is taking over my room, so I might as well leave the twin bed I have here and he can just sleep on it.
Oh no, absolutely. I mean, for me, I did have a twin bed for a while because in my bedroom, we've lived here for like 14 years, or at least my mom has. I've lived at my apartment mostly, and then I only moved back in ish this summer. But I had a day bed for a while where it was like a couch, but then I would take off all the pillows and it would be my bed, and then it had a trundle, which was great for sleepovers when I was still doing that. And then just, I think around the time that I was going off to college, my mom was like, we're getting a queen bed. You know, you'll use it before you go to college. You'll help pick it out, but also like it will be another guest room unless you're like you're coming.
There we go. Yeah.
But my mom has a guest room, and really my bedroom is either she uses it if someone needs like the best mattress in the house, like reasons, and they take her room. And then I can go in the guest room because that mattress is actually pretty comfy, not as good as my mattress, but it's, you know, we don't have any shitty mattresses. So we play musical mattresses when necessary. But there are certain people where I'm like, I don't want them in my room. So my mom knows.
It's just been nice. It's always safe space. And I've never really cared at all, but
yeah.
It is what it is. So that's all I did in my sprint is like look up how much brackets are at Home Depot because I'm going to build that shelf.
Oh.
So. Be great.
Mine are just like there's like a closet system that you can get that is like you put the rails on the wall, and then
that's what I was looking at.
And then like
I was peeping at your shelves. I was like, oh, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, it's like the rails you put on the wall, and then the little angle brackets that snap into them, and literally the boards are stair treads.
Okay, so I've been watching Ariel Bassett's video of how she made her bookshelves, and I'm like, I'm gonna copy paste all of this. Whatever is happening, I'm gonna do.
I was literally at the store, like staring at wood, trying to figure out what I wanted to get. and I made them, like I did them myself, and like I have access to power tools and everything because we have all of that stuff. But it was after my mom had her stroke, so I was like, I knew I was doing it by myself. And so I was like, these boards are the right depth because, you know, like bookshelves, if you buy like a bookcase from IKEA or whatever, like they're like double book depth. These are single book depth, so they don't take up a bunch of space coming out.
I
into
love
the
that.
room. And they're literally just stair treads, and I only had to cut one board.
But I
So
think too, when you put them in like that and the rest of the room is open, they can still get airflow. But on bookshelves, that's why you're supposed to have that gap and why you're supposed to pull them to the front of the shelf so that they get airflow and don't mold.
I didn't know that.
I have my books in my bookshelf at my apartment, not all the way pressed to the back, but not all the way forward either, because I'm just worried it would tilt it forward. Because my landlady is crazy enough that I don't want to put extra holes in the wall if possible.
Yeah.
But I say that while still, like, I'm considering adding floating shelves to a wall of mine that's pretty empty. And if I do that, then obviously I'll be putting more holes in the wall. But I just need to find ones that are wide enough for my wall and sturdy enough so that it can actually hold books. Because otherwise, like, it's not going to be a decorative thing where I move off all the decorations from my current bookshelf onto that. It's like, no, I have books in my room that I'd like to be out of my room. But I also just need to declutter in general. Again, I think it needs to become a monthly project, not just like a quarterly thing.
Try moving from 2 regular sized rooms, having an office and a bedroom, and then having to smoosh them into one room together. Because that's what I did this year, so that my niece could move in. So
I did the KonMari method when I went from I had an apartment roommate, but so it was 1 bedroom for me and then like all the rest of the stuff in the house. And I went from that to a studio, and I did the KonMari method before. Well, and I went from a walk-in closet to like a hotel size closet because the studio I moved into was previously a hotel room. And if I hadn't done that before, there's no way I would have been able to move in. And I still had to get a storage unit for some larger furniture till I could sell it. Then
you go. Continue.
Allie Deathridge also has a book sort by season that I went through, and I really liked it because I feel like it's more of a maintenance. Like the KonMari method, it's a lot, so it's good for like purging and like getting down to a workable size. But as far as like keeping up with things and having it be a process rather than this like life altering thing, Allie's book is really good for that.
What was it called again?
Sort by season.
I need that. I kind of did that, and I still kind of do it, where things will go in my closet based on how much I grab it, but also all my sweaters are open drawers just because like that's normal to me. My mom would be like, "You want to hang them up?" I'm like, "No, not really." But I have my closet at my mom's apartment. And before I was living in my apartment and I was still living in dorms, you know, I would basically have 2 closets. And so there is stuff in my closet that like just needs to go out. And they're just things that my mom and I haven't dealt with yet. Like we still have my mom's old desktop IBM. And she's like, "Can I, you know, how do we remove the hard drive?" I'm like, "Well, do you want to take stuff off it?" And she finally was like, "No, I just want to destroy it." I'm like, "Oh, then I just need to unscrew it and like take it apart." But it's heavy. And so I was like, "Oh, I can do it today." She's like, "I don't want to take it down today." So like eventually when that happens, I'll have space for another bin, but I don't know what's going to go in that bin because I've already gone through all the bins in that closet and gotten rid of a bunch of stuff that I don't need, and we donated it. But I need to go, and I've donated a bunch of things from my apartment, but I haven't gone through the clothes in my apartment yet.
Mhm.
Instead, I was like, oh, this is old tech that like, once I switched to this keyboard, I was like, I don't need the giant Logitech Wave one because it took up so much more space on my desk, but it still works. So, I tried to sell it and no one was interested. So I was just like, okay, whatever. I'm taking up too much space now. I'm just going to donate it at this point.
With the computer, once you pull the hard drive, I would check eBay because I think some of those are like vintage now, and a lot of people are trying to get them.
Mm.
Okay. I might hit you up and be like, help me, Obi-Wan. Because I know Holly does stuff on eBay, and I don't think I write good sales copy for like things that already exist. Like for our books, I'm great. I can write a book description, but I can't be like, I don't know. I'm like, it's a computer.
Yeah, there's some stuff. Yeah, we can talk about it. I'll tell you what you should put in there.
Just, are you frozen or are you just very still? Oh, the cat moved.
Very still. I'm paying attention. I'm working on
No, I respect that.
I am literally just resizing images from Pinterest to put on a piece of paper to print out to use for stickers in my planner. So like there's no thought process going on over here. It's just looking at it. My brain is over here, but my eyes are over here.
Totally fine. I just wanted to make sure the tech gremlins didn't get you.
No, I still exist for now.
For now.
I don't think I ever said what I got done, but I was wrapping up when I heard y'all come back on, and Piper started. She has this like really high pitched bark that she does when she's like, I need attention, or I'm kind of unhappy with the way things are right now. Nothing's actually wrong, but like, help me with this. So she started doing that right as I was coming back, and I was like, okay, I'm coming. But
for the last 3 minutes, Riley just stared at me until I cuddled with her, and she doesn't often request cuddles. So I was like,
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just
Oh no, you're good. Also the forest room code.
Bravo Yankee 7 November Hotel Alpha Sierra Golf. Okay, now you can continue. I'm sorry.
So I'm deep conditioning my hair. I was like, this is a good time for me to do that. And then I got changed for the morning and let Piper out. She has to have her GPS collar because she will, like we discussed, jump when she's chasing stuff, dig. Ain't no fence can hold that girl down. So that's been the only thing we found that'll let her run. But she's an Australian cattle dog. She likes to sprint. She likes to run as fast as she can. So ain't no way I can keep up with that. So that's her thing. But first thing, especially when the sun is out, she gets really excited and she's like, I want to go outside. And then there's this like sunny spot on the porch where the boards get really warm. And she'll usually just go lay there until she's ready to chase things around the yard.
Flash is like that in the snow. He really likes, especially the first snow of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And we definitely have those people who are like, you need to take your dog inside. You need to let your dog in the house. And I'm like, let him. Do you know how hard it is for me to get him into the house?
You're like, I would if I could.
Like, I try to convince him to be inside where it's nice and toasty warm, and he just looks at me like I'm stupid. He's like, no, I'm outside. There's snow on the ground, which means Flash is outside. And so I just have to like...
It is never from lack of trying.
Well, have you ever seen those TikToks where it's like, someone called animal control because my husky is outside in the snow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even have animals, and I know that's silly. That is common sense.
Piper,
he will
if she wants
lay
to be
out
inside,
there and let it snow on top of him, and he'll just have like
full, that's what I
snow on top, and he's just like totally chilling, just like this is good. I like this.
Piper, thing too. Like if Piper doesn't want to be outside, she will come to the door, and she'll
will
give
let
like
you
one alert bark, and then if I can't get there right away, she'll start like periodically with this like alarm chirp. It's like high pitched, like when your fire extinguisher, or not extinguisher, fire smoke detector. It's like a chirp like that, and she'll just do that until you come get her. But
Hello, I would like to come
What
inside.
smoke detector do you have where it's a nice chirp? Mine is like beep, beep, beep.
it's just like the little ones that just mount on the ceiling. It's not like a big system.
I have small ones. I don't know.
Maybe they're old. I don't know. But she that's what she does. But now, like when it's nice outside, if she doesn't want to come inside, it's just like, and that's the thing too. I think people maybe don't realize they have their own version of what nice outside means.
Mhm.
And like it could be a really hot day and she'll still want to go lay on like cement and just bake. When I got her,
Riley doesn't do that in summer, but she'll do that like in spring.
Mhm. When I first got her, she had just like a pink, like bare belly. Now she goes out, and in the summer, that girl has a tan.
Oh my gosh.
She like she actually has like a pattern, it's like some spots are darker, some are lighter, but you can see like once she tans, you can see that she actually has like the same fur pattern or pattern that she would have under her fur. She has a belly tan all the time now. As soon as she can get outside in the sun, she's laying on the sun with her legs in the air, and she's just like, warm my belly. That's what she wants.
I am now content.
Yeah, which is funny because I'm girl same, but like if it's drizzling, if it's snowing, if it's icing, I can't make her go outside. We usually don't get snow, but we had I think about 4 or 5 inches, and then of course, as with anything, it iced over. And she would not go outside until it started to melt. Like when I finally I was like, I know you have to go outside. Like it's been too long. You cannot hold it for that long. Even if you think you can, like you have to go. And she ran around the yard and she was like, where? Everything is ice. Where am I supposed to go?
Whereas Riley is like, I'll melt that ice.
She was not happy. I think like she did go pee, but she wouldn't do anything else. She just refused.
Oh my gosh.
It was very cold that year though, so I took a heating pad and I put it under a blanket and put it on the couch for her. She lived there. That's all she wanted.
I love it.
We've definitely had years where, because I live in Ohio, so snow happens. We've definitely had years where, like, out the back door, you'll just shovel a square spot, and that's just where they go to the bathroom at, and then they run back inside. But you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes to keep the babies happy.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of a pain though, because it would have been a good occasion for that, except for the 1/4 inch of ice over all of the snow.
Yeah, that's not helpful for anybody.
And at that point too, I'm like, honestly, if I had like puppy pads and stuff, she just never learned to use them. But at that point, I'm like I can't make you go outside. And if you have to go, if you go in the house, I mean, I have like laminate floors. Like I'm not gonna be mad. Like this is the crisis. We're all it doesn't get that cold here. It doesn't snow here. It doesn't ice. I mean, we do get ice, but usually not over snow.
Yeah.
Like at this point, I understand, and you're a pet. You're just gonna do what you have to do. But she's just like, no, I can hold it. I'm fine.
Oh my gosh.
Just gonna keep it in here where it's safe.
Which is really ironic because when I first got her, she'd not really been socialized well. I think the people who had her were not equipped to take care of a dog who has that high energy sometimes.
Mhm.
And she did not know anybody was listening to her. And so she would have, she's fully potty trained, but she would still like go hide somewhere and pee in the house. And I'm like, why
Mhm.
are you doing that? And my vet was like, well, if you try bell training her, and I did, and she's not had any accidents since.
Mm.
She's she was like, "Oh, you're listening to me, you're trying to communicate with me? Got it."
When we had Flash as a puppy, he was born here, so we've had him his whole life. But my mom got a puppy around the same time, and we never noticed that she wasn't potty trained until he got hit by a car and he had to be like on bed rest for a couple of weeks, and she was peeing all over the house, and we couldn't figure it out. And it was like, oh, she never got potty trained. She just went out when he went out. He was potty trained to tell us when he needed to go out, but she just went when he went, and now he's not going, and she's not telling anybody. And she was like a year and a half old at that point. So we had to potty train her at that point and be like, you gotta tell people. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, it was a fun time.
I mean, it's just stuff that you don't really think about or necessarily know, especially if they seem like they have it naturally figured out. You
Mhm.
wouldn't there's no way to know to check.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Riley, and she was able to use the pads, but didn't know how to go outside. So we had to train her to do that. And we had lots of dog walkers who were like, okay, well, once you do that, you can't go back. And then we found our current dog walker, who is also a dog trainer and dog whisperer. He's like, that's BS. Give her to me for a weekend and I'll teach her how to use the pad. And it worked in my mom's apartment. And for some reason, she just won't do it in my apartment. She did it for one weekend. And every time since then and before that time, she's like, she'll just sit on it and look at me. And I'm like, you know what this is.
But I don't want to, Mom.
It's like you do when it's raining.
There is that.
Like you definitely want that when it's raining, but no. Okay, we're gonna start the sprint now because I'm too impatient to wait until the 35-minute mark. So in 3, 2, 1, happy productivity, everyone. Let's see if I can finish editing this video during this sprint. We're back. I don't think I had the clicker up that time. My bad. Yeah, please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already.
I have absolutely derailed my day. I was truly going to finish my outline for this book. I've pulled all clothing I own onto my bed, and I'm gonna do a huge purge. I've already given my sister like a basket full of t-shirts. I have a t-shirt problem, addiction. So truly derailed my morning.
It's only a problem
I took
if
my
you
sweatshirt off
because
because now I'm breaking into a sweat.
That sounds very productive to me.
It's good.
I moved from the dining room to my office, and then I ended up, cleaning Dobby's litter box. It's just a robot, so I just emptied the bin, and then I watered Disco up here, and I have a watering can that I use, and so I'll just put like a splash in Disco and then fill up his drinking fountain. And for whatever reason, he's like, "This is the opportune moment for me to headbutt your hand." So we did that.
Oh no!
That was fun. And then he was like, "I'm going to come up here, but I'm also going to toot a lot, so much." And I was like, "All of this I can put up with, like, right? Okay, this is what we're doing." And then he was like, and he decided to bite me. So now we're playing up down because he's like, "No, I want to sit in your lap, but I also want to bite you." And I'm like, "You have to pick a struggle. You can either sit in my lap, or if you want to bite me, yeah, up down. If you want to bite me, then you cannot." So boundaries.
I have these special little magic scissors that are Raja's nail cutting. Those are for her nails. And she usually lets me cut her nails fairly easily. But on days when she's being an a-hole and like wants to bite me, but also lay in my lap, that's when I pull these out and like go to cut her nails. And she's already so finicky, like she runs away and she won't come back. She's like, if I go back up there, she's going to cut my nails. So you have to catch her on a good day.
He's not scared of anything anymore. Like I used to take, like if I had ibuprofen or something on the desk or Tylenol, I would shake the bottle and he didn't like that. But now I've done the thing where he's like acclimatized to all of those things that would usually like scare him away. And he's like, "I'm unbothered. You think that will stop me?"
Cats are evil, man. Again, why I think I might be part cat.
Oh, it goes back around.
It does, always.
He's like very pleased with himself.
Oh my gosh.
He's purring right now. Like he might
He's
fight me, but
happy.
he's like, all attention is good attention.
He loves it.
People love me. I'm lovable.
And he's fully upside down right now. And he's like, "Yeah, this is fine." If only I could work like this.
You know?
Oh, that'd be great. The arm strength.
I think I think that's what every cat owner wishes.
But they could just like
Work while also holding the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or
I'd wear mine like an arm,
four
not
arms.
neck pillow. That's what I would
that'd
want.
be great.
Either have 4 arms or be able to telekinetically.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say levitate the cat, but I feel like the cat or small dog would know the difference and then would be even more unhappy.
I don't know if you can hear it. My nephew is stemming right now. He's playing Mario Kart, I think, so he's having a good time. So if you hear grunting, that is a happy 6-year-old.
I did hear that, and that's exactly what I assumed it was. I was like, someone is having the best time.
Mm-hmm. My sister always worries he like wakes me up during a nap or something, and I'm like, no, that is just that is part of my background noise.
I don't
good
even hear it
ambiance.
anymore.
It's better than crying.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just paws in the air.
This is apparently the only way
That's
he's not
okay.
going to try to bite me, so
You little baby. We love little kitty babies. I usually can get Raja to just like go into this one arm, and then so if I only need like one hand to work, I'm good.
It's just a gamble whether it's like your dominant arm or not.
I can manipulate her into the non-dominant side.
It's good.
And she's usually pretty happy. Or like if I make a circle on the desk in front of me, she'll lay on that arm and just like lay in the hole between my body and the arm, and then I can use this one over here to like do other stuff.
If it fits, it sits.
Riley requires both arms because she is convinced that she will drop if we are not supporting her with two arms. I'm like, my lap is right under you.
Dobby
Doesn't matter.
Dobby's only reason for being up here, it's all a ruse. He'll be like, I'm not actually interested in all of the stuff on your desk, and then he starts like working his way up onto the desk till he's like he's 13 pounds. He's not a desk cat. He's not a desk cat size. And then he'll just start trying to like eat stuff, cords, plastic, knock pens off the desk, chew on pens. I'm like, you can't, those will burst and they have ink in them. Like he doesn't care, but he'll also pretend that he's not interested in them with the ultimate goal of getting the things.
Demon spawn.
He really is. I wish somebody would have told me about orange cats. I mean, I would still have ended up with him. But I wish I had like a little bit more forewarning.
Oh, orange cats they're orange.
The orange.
Yeah.
They are definitely, it's so wild. They really are exactly what they are.
Yeah. And you don't know until you know.
Yeah.
And he is perpetually in my business. He loves me so much. But he's mean about it. And he expects that same like aggressive like the vet literally said, because I took him to again with the emergency vet because cats, man. So he was like halfway out of his litter box and he started like yelling like he was in pain.
Oh my gosh.
So I like go over, I like help him to get out. I'm like checking his whole stomach. When I press his stomach, he's like screaming. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I take him to the vet. They check him over. He's totally fine. He is aggressively affectionate. That's a quote from the vet.
He wants you to struggle love him.
I was literally sitting on the floor, patting his stomach down, crying, trying to figure out what was wrong with him, and he was fine.
It's fine.
Not to mention that vet bill.
Yeah. Then I was crying for 2 reasons.
Yeah.
Then the tears never stopped.
Yeah, for sure.
And now I'm like, I'm gonna watch you for a while before we decide that we're going somewhere, because now you have the reputation of being dramatic and expensive.
Some people say that about me.
You know,
I guess
Maybe
you
we're
came
all
by it
cats.
honestly.
it's a good way to be. I mean,
I do have cuteness aggression. I'm the middle child, and my younger brother is like a full foot taller than me, and I'll still just try to tackle him to the ground because I think he's so cute. And he's like a team leader, like a management position, and I will just tackle him to the ground and squish his little cheeks. I don't care. He's 24. I don't care.
He's like, stop.
Auburn is an orange cat.
I'm an orange cat, 100%.
Oh you know, there are options. Orange cat in disguise.
Do you know, I think holding him upside down puts more pressure on his brain so that the circuits connect better. You know?
Oh, I'm about to do a handstand. That'll fix me.
I actually have seen like orange cats like to be upside down. Like it's a like
I
there are
know they
people-
really like it.
There are
I wonder
people
what
who still film their cats
evolutionary
upside down.
moment happened for that to happen.
They got dropped on their head a few too many times.
Or not enough.
They weren't pinned on their backs enough to be like, calm down. Okay, we're gonna start the sprint. This is our third sprint. I want to remember to put the ticker up this time. We have 2 cover reveals. You can sign up for them. Also, co-hosts, I dropped a link in the private chat a bit ago. So check that out as well. If it doesn't interrupt your workflow. Auburn, you can do it after your handstand. In 3, 2, 1, happy productivity. My update for that last sprint was I mostly finished the video. I just have to go through and listen to it one more time. I'm at 9.5 minutes finished video, and the rough cut is now, well, the finished stuff is finished, and then I have 4.5 rough cut footage to refine before this video is done.
Yes.
I,
Slowly chipping away.
Yeah.
How's the sorting endeavor going?
Great. I did a handstand. Really helped my brain flow. Just kidding. It's great. I just
Kidding
pulled
that you did
everything
a handstand, or kidding that it helped?
I'll let you decide. I'll let you guys think I could do a handstand. This is a tangent. When I was doing gymnastics, whatever my older sister did growing up, I was like, well, I have to do that too. So I did gymnastics, ballet, and softball, all because she did it, and I was just a follower. The first time I ever did a handstand during tumble, I couldn't get down. I swear to God, I was doing a handstand for like 3 minutes until finally, like my little arms like gave out on me.
The hard part is getting up.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever done a handstand since, other than like in the pool. And just now,
And just now,
when it comes to clothes, if it doesn't fit me and I don't wear it, I don't care if I got it during a highlight of my life. I will donate these clothes.
Oh, if something doesn't fit me anymore, unless it's a musical theater shirt.
I did keep a Percy Jackson Lightning Thief musical t-shirt from 2019 that I don't wear, but it does still fit me. And I really enjoy.
Why don't you wear
to
it
that.
if it fits you?
I have a t-shirt problem. I have just more t-shirts that I just go towards. And like my style has like changed over the years, because like before I figured out I was non-binary, I was like going hard into like femme, like overcorrecting, like, oh, maybe I'm just not going femme enough to like be comfortable with myself. Wrong. But
right.
that's just what happens. And now I look like this. So I just have a lot of clothes left over from that. My sister was going through my mom's stuff, deciding what she wants to keep. And I was like, Rebecca, I'm about to ruin your life. I'm about to give you 2 more bins worth of clothes. Enjoy.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. But we have a friend over too, and he wears some of my clothes. So they're both having a little shopping party right now.
Love that.
But I'm done. I just have to put everything back.
Oh, yay. That's awesome. That was quick.
Snap decisions.
Snap.
I got actually started writing. I am working. It's kind of a tough chapter. It's pretty dark. So I went through and I saw, what my co-author is writing, and like making sure that we're on the same page with what's happening. And it is challenging because there's a little bit of like two different things are happening at the same time. So like the timeline, making sure that makes sense. But I got about 400 almost 400 words in that time. And I did also clip somebody's nails because they were harassing me. And they tried to bite me 2-3 more times. And they were like, no, I want to sit in your lap, but I will also be biting you and clawing you. And I'm like, no. So some progress was made this time. Yay.
Honestly, I sat here being very, very cold, and like I was wearing sleep shorts, but my legs were shivering, and I was like, you literally have a pair, like literally there was a pair of pants right here from like, because I when I got out of the shower, I was like, I'm too hot to put pants on, but I'm gonna want them later, and I was just too lazy to get up and put the pants on. So it took me like a solid 20 minutes to convince myself to actually stand up to put the pants on. And that's what I did. I put on pants, and then I got a blanket, and then I turned the heat up. I could have just done one of those things 20 minutes earlier and would have been okay. But I didn't.
I have a heating pad on my back right now that lives in my office chair, so I get it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, Regina's waiting for knee pads to arrive.
Ooh.
Esther doesn't like wearing pants, whereas I love wearing pants more than skirts. But I
Oh,
like dresses more than skirts.
when I got out of the cult life, I did not wear a dress for like 5 or 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
I just refused. And I had some that I really liked, but I just couldn't make myself wear them. I couldn't feel comfortable in them. I was like, absolutely not.
Fair.
Now I love them. And when I started getting up at 4:30 in the morning to go like do things, I actually switched because, then I'd be in my gym clothes, I'd have my gym bag, I would have my work bag, and then I would have my school bag. And I had to take all of that with me when I left the house. Oh, and a lunch bag. So I was like weighted down. So yeah, it was like way harder to find like a shirt and shoes and pants and all that stuff to take to work. So I switched to just having shoes and a dress and like no mixed match. You just got your undies, shoes, and a dress. Shower at the gym, put that on. So much easier than trying to like. Does this match? Is this cute? No. I had a 2-week rotation, and that was it. Like I had 2 Monday dresses, 2 Tuesday dresses, so on and so forth. That was my life.
Love.
I mean, whatever it takes.
Yeah. Less fuss, the better.
Mm-hmm.
I just got like the shock of my life because my kid just walked out of her room and went to the bathroom, and I didn't even know she was here because her car is not here. At least it wasn't 2 hours ago when I checked. I was like, what the hell is in my house? Good.
What's a surprise?
That's never a question you want to have.
I'm still getting used to her being here because, I mean, she's been here on and off her whole life. But when my sister died, she moved in with her dad for the most part. But then when she graduated, she didn't want to change schools. When she graduated, she's like, I'm going to come live with you now. And I'm like, cool. And so she's been here since like May or June. I'm not used to her being here because she's usually like out with her friends or softball or whatever it is that kids do. I don't know. She's 18. She can do what she wants. So it's just weird. I was like, why is she here? Like, I swear her car was not. I thought she was because I heard her TV in the middle of the night, but I looked outside and her car wasn't here. So I just assumed that meant she wasn't here. I didn't open the door and look. Guess I should have. Yeah. That or somebody else was asleep in her room and they just went to the bathroom. Also a possibility at this house. Hello. Are you back? Did you come back? Are you alive? She's alive, she says.
It's good.
Yeah. Good confirmation.
Is there a reason why you're stabbing me in the chest with your little claws?
Just grip.
You're not paying enough attention.
That's probably the reason. What's this? Do you want me to clip them? I'll clip them. She's tucked it in. She was like, no, it's mine. It is mine. You cannot have. Silly kitty. Her car is not here, I asked. Don't know how she got here. Don't know where her car is.
The mystery continues.
The mystery continues. She's like half asleep. She's like, her eyes are barely open.
Oh, they're so cute that way.
She also works overnights, so this is her normal. This is like middle of the day middle of the night for her, I guess I should say. She's normally like asleep right now.
I might get a text at some point today from one of my coworkers being like, do you want to come in at work at 2 a.m.? I'm just waiting to figure out if that's going to be my shift tomorrow or not.
Ugh.
That sounds like a time.
We all had the same reaction of, ugh.
He said, I'm either going to text you or I'm not. And I don't think he will. So I will be going in at 4 probably.
I'm just thinking about going to work at all. I don't want to.
Retail sucks. I have the best job in retail, but retail
It
sucks.
still sucks.
Yeah.
Raja, you're doing that thing again.
While I'm over here trying to, like, not get sucked in and buying things I don't even know I need. Because now I have to get new bedding. If I'm going to be in a twin bed. Nope. Queen size bed. I
You need new bedding that
Yeah.
fits it,
Mhm.
obviously.
That's true.
We actually saved my grandma's sheets because they were really good quality, but we only use them for guests.
Fair. Just like my mom was very sick before she passed, so I just feel like there's bad juju in most of the things she left behind.
Yeah. The bedding we had was from my grandma's house before she went into the it was supposed to be a rehabilitation place, and then she had gotten an infection because the nurse taking care of her had a cold, and she had just gotten,
Oh my god.
and she had just healed from a cut or something. And so that's what did her in. A cold did my grandma in, and I'm like so bitter about that.
My god. I don't know how I'd live with myself. That's crazy.
That, I mean, with older people, sometimes that's all it takes. Like, just the common cold is enough.
Well,
to do
it
it.
was the circumstances. She was getting
Yeah.
better, and then she had gotten an infection.
Yeah.
And
I'm with you on that one. Unfortunately, it is really just like,
yeah, like normally I'd be like, oh, if she was on the way down, she was on the way down. But we were literally like, okay, like in a week or two, you'll be coming home.
Yeah.
Did not happen.
I know it's kind of late for coffee, but I think I actually do really want some coffee.
No, you can have coffee all day.
yeah,
It's
coffee
Sunday.
all day drink.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. It doesn't always mean you should, but
No, you should.
I appreciate how supportive you all are.
Oh my gosh, back.
Oh.
I like that the angles do. They're like, I couldn't get it before, but maybe from this angle I can get it.
That's so cute.
Going back for the washi tape too.
going for the ticker.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
So cute.
Did you get it? Oh, you're
Okay,
done.
big
Okay.
question.
Even
Do I
up?
want hot or iced?
How cold is it where you are?
How cozy do you want to be?
That too.
Oh, that's
Oh no!
that's tricky. It's 63.
Don't look.
Okay.
You'll be busy.
Is it
Yeah,
same
see
flavor
them.
or are there different flavor options depending?
Same flavor.
I feel like afternoon is for iced coffee.
Agreed.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Yeah.
My mom does the reverse.
I can't imagine. I have, not to sound like a millennial, but I have to have warm cup of coffee when I get up in the morning. I can't do cold.
In the summer, I do like iced coffee, but in the winter, I usually go for hot, like a latte, cappuccino, black coffee. However, I think I'll do a small. Like that's what I'll do.
We share a brain cell, but sometimes we're on flip sides of it.
It's true.
Like we gotta more or less the same thing of like,
Mhm.
in comparison to your environment, what do you want?
Like, you can tell Zara's a business owner, and I am whimsy.
Yeah, I can be whimsical, like the creation of Whisper at Me and, you know,
Yeah,
Excelsior
I
Energy,
can't
which
wait to
is-
dive into that.
Yeah,
I'm
and
so
then there's
excited.
another brand, Excelsior Energy, which launched today, also for Thanks for Watching on social media. That
Wow.
username is just Excelsior Energy, and that I absolutely like. Those I ran with. Those were like very whimsical. But when I'm working with certain authors, I'm not gonna call any of them out. They're the whimsy, and then I'm like, okay, the logistics of blank
Yes.
means no, or means not now or no, depending. But normally
That's who you
it's
want.
now.
That's who you want working with you. Whimsy and logistics.
Boop.
I'm gonna get some donuts.
Donuts.
I'm so
Do I need
jealous. From
I
where?
didn't know that was an
What
option.
kind? I'm so jealous.
What?
I want donuts.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Should I be doing this? Probably not. Am I doing it anyway? Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm not gonna tell anybody.
No. We have a really good donut shop down the road where they will just throw in the box donut holes that were made from like the cutouts of the donuts. They just give it to you for free. They'll just like close their eyes and do a sprinkle of donut holes. It's great.
That sounds
Nice.
fantastic.
They're so nice.
I dig that.
It's attached to a gas station, so you know it's good. In the South, you know it's good.
There was this place I used to clean houses, and it was like a really is on two different golf courses in that area. But so there's like no fast food.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this one gas station, and it would always be packed at lunchtime because all of the trucks, so like everybody who was working in that area, that is where we all went. And they literally had people there who were just making like their chicken biscuits and like pizza and hot dogs and all that stuff. Like it was fresh. It was like, it's the only place to eat, but it was good.
I love that. I used to get videos from a girl on TikTok that she would come in and go to a gas station and she was like the biscuit maker, like the food maker. I'm like, yeah, somebody has to have that job. Somebody's doing it. They're just not
Someone's gotta
appearing.
do it.
Yeah.
In my town where I live, we have the it's the original Krispy Kreme donut, but it's with a C, not a K. They started out west, and when they moved in this direction, again, I'm in Ohio, someone from the company bought the recipe, and they started Krispy Kreme with the K, and then the family that had like the original business moved here, relocated here. And so they've not branched out at all, and they still just have the one store, but then the K Krispy Kreme is like national.
Wow.
So we have
That's
like
so
That's
cool.
crazy.
the original.
There's a
Wow.
place where where I live, they have all kinds of donuts, and they're not regular donuts. Like yes, you can get a regular donut, but they'll have like an apple pie donut. So it's got like diced apple pie filling piped into it, and then it's like done up on the top. They're like little, it's not just the regular donut.
It sounds so good.
So
I want a donut so bad. I'm gonna turn this stream off and I'm gonna drive down and get donuts. I'm about to leave this recording. You'll never see me again. I'll even just go down to Publix and get a pack. Oh my god. I'll brave the crowds.
I haven't had a donut in forever, so.
Our place is closed on Sunday, so.
When I was a baker, I used to bake myself a donut all the time. Hot and fresh. From my hands to my mouth. It was awesome.
We have
I
that.
how to make donuts.
They were frozen. I was a professional heater-upper. I didn't make a thing fresh except for the bread. And somebody else made it for me. I was just warming it up.
Just warming it up.
Warming it up.
We have a potato chip factory here too. And
Can you smell it?
Yeah. It's about a block and a half away from where I work. And so most days, so there used to be a paper plant across the street. I mean, it's still there, but it closed this summer. That had been there since like the 1880s. And so some days it would smell like gross, nasty paper plant. And some days it would smell like the most delicious chips you've ever smelled in your life. And they sell the potato chips in the front, like out of the building. Like you can go and buy like bulk boxes of chips. And sometimes they'll still be warm from the fryer.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
So good.
I want to be put out of my misery.
I lived in a town where we had a bakery and it smelled so good. And then now where I am, there's a chicken plant. And it's like so bad. And I'm like, whose idea was it to put this in the middle of everything?
It's so gross. We have a chicken plant, and then like a mile down the road is a landfill. And it is just 10 minutes of the worst smells you've ever smelled in your life. Like something has died for so long.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Originally, our paper plant was not in the town, but again, it was built in like 1880. So like as the town grew, it grew to that limit. And so it just ended up being in the town basically. But we have we have the potato chip factory, which is a Hers potato chip, which I think is regional. We have like a Pepsi bottling company. We have a factory where they make the Kenworth semi trucks. We're pretty industrial where I live. It's pretty common in Appalachia. So like there's lots of factories, but it's also like a really cute little downtown area that I love. So I love it here. I just wish there were different people here.
I feel that. I feel that deeply. Yeah. Ugh.
I would like more friends to be here. But alas. Raja, do you think you could go lay down somewhere else that isn't on top of me for a little while?
She's so sunken in, though.
Just thought I'd ask.
It's polite to ask.
That's what I'm like. I'm like, it doesn't hurt to ask.
It's fun because cats are very like perfect lesson in consent, as in they don't consent to you touching them, then like they make it very clear. But if you don't consent to them touching you, they do not care at all.
Yeah.
No, it's very much a this is my space, learn to like it. It's like,
yeah. Fine. Okay, we're gonna start our final sprint.
I'm looking up donuts on DoorDash.
Do it. That's what I did.
Have fun.
Well, actually, I looked up coffee and then I found a place that had coffee and donuts.
I could see the thread. I could see the through line. Oh, my Chinese restaurant has donuts.
Ooh. That could be really good.
That'll be my first update when we come back if I got donuts or not.
My mom is offering to bring me home food, so we need to start this in 3.
I need food so bad.
Okay, that was our final sprint. I finished the video.
Yay.
And then my mom got me the Glinda pink refresher from Dunkin' Donuts. It has
Ooh.
strawberry, blueberry, dragon fruit, and sparkling water, which normally I don't like, but I can't taste it. So that's what matters.
That sounds really good.
I have finished all clothing things. Everything is put away, ready to go. I've decided to buy an orbital sander. So after this, I'm going to Home Depot and I'm about to refinish my mother's nightstand.
Hey, do it.
Love it.
Getting my butch on today.
Do it.
You gonna dress up as Rosie the Riveter?
Oh yeah,
You should.
you know I got a bandana. That's about
Yeah.
to be tied right around my arm.
I am almost done with this chapter, which is good because it's been quite the chapter to write. I know it's going to be quite the chapter to read. So, yeah, when I'm done with that, I've got other chapters I want to work on. I'm going to try to get done like 3 or 4 chapters. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it's coming together.
Nice.
I 100% have Raja laying here on the desk, and I just put my little arms around her and put my head down, and we just had a little nap.
I love. You want to talk about cozy?
She just lets me use her as a pillow.
Dobby has been leaving me alone, but now that he hears that we're talking again, he is once again harassing and will not leave me alone.
Oh, big question. Did you order donuts?
I did.
Incredible.
I did.
Good job. Good for you.
They're going to be here any minute now.
Excellent.
I love it. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I feel like also after finishing this chapter, like I deserve donuts. I deserve whatever I want.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I think this might be one of the worst chapters that I have had to write. Hold on 1 second.
You're like, I need to check that statement.
Her stuff came.
I know. I think her donuts are here.
Yeah, because she turned her camera off. She's probably running to get donuts.
Oh.
You were a very good pillow, Raja.
Cute.
I figure she sleeps on me most of the time. I should be allowed to sleep on her sometimes too.
Yeah, it should be equal. It should be balanced.
It's never going to be equal or balanced with the pet.
I say as a non-pet owner.
No, that's like I have 2 cats, 2 dogs, a parrot inside, and then I've got horses and chickens. And
You own a zoo.
I do have a zoo. I have a whole zoo. We were supposed to get pigs again this fall, but we didn't. I don't know whose decision that was. We normally get pigs in the fall and then butcher them in the spring, but we didn't get any this fall. I don't know. I don't know.
That's out of your hands.
Yeah, the best part about pigs is that like you can turn any food into bacon because like, you have leftover pasta that you didn't eat. Guess what? The pigs will eat it and eventually it'll become bacon.
I was
love
like,
that.
I don't understand what you're saying. And now I'm like, oh, you make it into slop and then
it turns into bacon. Yeah, eventually.
Turns into bacon. Wow.
Right now, most things turn into eggs because, chickens love vegetable scraps. So veggie scraps go to the chickens and then you get eggs. And I don't like eggs, but they make great cakes.
There you go. I love that.
you like things with eggs in them, and that's valid.
What's your favorite kind of egg baked into a cake? That's my favorite.
Mine as well. Same.
I had a breakfast sandwich this morning, so I had eggs and bacon.
There you go.
It was good.
I had a bagel with cream cheese and it was delicious.
There was cream cheese on this bagel, this breakfast sandwich. I get the full works.
I mean, it sounds fantastic if I liked eggs.
And I'm going to get another sandwich for lunch. My sister talked me down from donuts. She's like, we could just pick up lunch. And I said, correct.
We could do that.
Less fun, but okay.
I guess. We're going to have to discover lunch here soon, too. Raji. Because I'm sure you'll help me eat whatever it is, whether I want you to or not.
Life with a pet.
Yeah, she's really bad about getting on counters. Merlin, not so much. Merlin doesn't really do counter stuff, but Raja will. She has no manners. She will get on a counter. So,
Yeah, Riley thankfully can't reach counters and is scared of heights. So
it was like 3 Christmases ago. I was making Christmas dinner and I came to the other side of the house to get something and I went back into the kitchen and Flash, the Australian Shepherd, he had his paws up on the counter and was like eating out of the mashed potatoes. And I was like, you have never in your life gotten into food on the counter before. And he was like 6 at that point. And I was just like, what are you doing?
What is happening?
So now anytime I leave food on the counter, I always push it to the middle of the counter and then I put something over it so she doesn't get into it.
yeah,
So.
my cousins had bloodhounds. Mom, yes, no, bloodhounds. Whatever. They were hounds and they drooled a lot, but basically their main table was at like face level to the dog. So all the dog had to do was just put their paws up on the little bench and then dig in.
Yeah.
So I love my cousins, but I didn't visit their home a lot when they had the dogs because the dogs were very friendly, but they, even more than the hair, they just drooled everywhere. And Riley doesn't smell like dog. And so anytime I'm around a dog that smells like dog, I'm like, small doses, please. Small doses. I can't handle it.
I don't like a drooly dog.
Yeah.
The only reason Piper smells like dog is because she likes to hunt. And so she'll just go and dig. And then she'll get like doggy sweat and dirt. Which is why she's not allowed on furniture unless it's like immediately after bath day. Yeah. And when if it's like I took her on a trip with me last weekend. And so I took her to the dog wash, blow dry everything, straight into the car. And it's all leash walks until we are done with the trip because she's going to be in the car. And it's like, I just know she would immediately go get into something gross. And then be like, look, Mom.
That's nice.
Would have preferred you didn't.
Literally.
Regina's asking to see the donuts and then we should wrap up.
I will grab the donuts. I got some pretty ones. Hold on.
Yay.
Wait, who did you buy munchkins for? Danny. When are we seeing? Oh, Danny, our doorman.
Yeah.
We have a cousin named Danny, and we're not seeing that cousin until Thursday. And I was like, oh, you bought munchkin donuts?
I might get iced coffee when I'm out.
Oh, that's
yes. Yes.
Cheers.
I'm normally
also-
alcohol all the way, but I don't like matcha, and I love dragon fruit and strawberries. So.
I did also get a blueberry and a regular glazed, but the strawberry one is the pretty one. Also,
Absolutely.
I somehow managed to order frozen coffee, not just an iced coffee.
Oh, slay. A milkshake.
Yeah.
Love caffeinated.
I didn't know that frozen coffee was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
You're
I
not
didn't
living.
realize. I was like,
I don't like the taste of coffee, so I'm fine.
You would love a frozen coffee then.
Yeah, because it's not really coffee.
So good.
It's got the caffeine and the coffee like in it, but it's not coffee.
Yeah.
I know why it reminded you of the Simpsons donut, because it looks similar to the Simpsons donut.
Yeah.
Esther, you're not crazy.
No,
You're correct.
Like, I would be more concerned if you're like, it looks nothing like that. I'd be like, there are similarities. Anyway, let's do outros, because I could use a screen break. Riley could probably use a walk. And so that'll be my duty once we say goodbye. Auburn, you're first in the alphabet. Congratulations.
I know. I'm always so intimidated. I always have to go first.
Well, today you weren't supposed to have to go first, but unfortunately, a co-host wasn't feeling well.
That's okay. My name is Auburn Morrow. I'm the author of The Trial Period, out with Wattpad Books. You can order and read it now. It is a rom-com, heavy on the rom, heavy on the com. I swear to God, I do write. I just don't go into crazy manic episodes of Home Improvement. I'll see you guys.
You did today.
I did today.
Hi everyone, I'm Chandra Arthur, author of Mother Mercy and co-author of the 1,000 Words series. I am a donut and coffee enthusiast, if you haven't noticed today. I also finished a chapter of my current work of progress, so stay tuned for that. And if you're interested in ARC reading Mother Mercy, which is a vigilante justice thriller, then definitely sign up on the Inimitable website, or you can sign up on my website, but make sure that you do that because we're going to be sending out the ARC invitation very soon.
Yes. Yeah. Sign up and then you'll be getting the ARCs this week. So exciting.
Wow.
The physical ARCs, we need a little more time.
I pre-ordered last week when I was with the girls because we were talking about books, and I was like, I hadn't even pre-ordered Becca's book yet. I was like, what am I am a terrible friend.
No, you're not. You have a lot
busy.
of things going on.
I pre-ordered 2 last week, and I'd already pre-ordered Kate's because apparently I have a friend hierarchy, and
I think you pre-ordered during the live stream.
I did. Someone reminded me, like I was literally in front of a computer and the memory was there, and I was like, I got it, and then that was the end. So,
So you got Becca's book and Chandra's, I'm hearing?
Yes,
I think you're going to like all 3 of them. They all have different vibes, but they're all like, not just women, but in some of them, just women behaving badly. And it's great.
100% my vibes. So we love that.
We support women's rights and women's wrongs in fiction.
Absolutely.
So yeah, the female Dexter one, if you're someone who's squeamish and you do better on an empty stomach, read it on an empty stomach. If you're someone who needs food in your stomach so you don't get squeamish, read it with the full stomach. Yeah. All the others are just willy-nilly, read them whenever you want.
I like this content warning.
Yeah.
I also like the cat,
just
like tracing around your face.
Yeah, she's just.
That's your contour.
Yeah, it's just Raja tail.
And now we get contour too.
Yeah,
absolutely. Can I help you?
She's like, I'm marking you. You need to know that you are mine. She's the cuddles. Okay, Jess, do you want to?
Anywho, I have been Jess from the Hex Library, where I post a reading, writing, book, and planner-related content occasionally, and this has been Raja.
Yes. And my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices without pigeonholing authors into writing about their trauma. These are writing friends, but Chandra is one of our authors. I'm so excited for Mother Mercy coming out. But in the meantime, if you've already pre-ordered that book, then check out the 1,000 Words series. They are flash fiction writing prompt books. They are 400 pages long each. So you have a lot of space for writing. The 100 writing prompts, there are 100 writing challenges, and there are 1,000 word stickers in the back of the book. You pick 10 for each prompt, and it's a lot of fun because adults deserve sticker books as well. So check those out. They're also on the Inimitable Books website, as are all our other titles out and forthcoming. And thanks for watching, everyone. I will be back streaming tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern over on Twitch. Same username as here, Inimitable Books. But if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do, because we stream normally Thursdays, but not this coming Thursday because Thanksgiving. But I will be back here on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. And then throughout the week, we have YouTube videos about writing advice, publishing advice, etc. So please check those out. Thanks for watching. Bye.